All right, Brody and Stu here on Pregame Live in a segment that you got to strap in for. Get ready for this because a lot of it is nostalgia. It's all of our old friends. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to walk up here and give Bo Mel a hug.
You know you want to do it.
I miss Bo Mel. I miss all these guys.
If he's a little lower, you'd probably kiss him on the cheek.
No,
you?
This is height proportionate, though. This is in real life.
Yeah, that's what I said. If it was a little lower, why don't you just get on your tippy toes and give him a kiss?
Okay, well, how about I'll begin with the person whose fan club I think I'm still president of, Matt Chapman this season. We'll take a look at how he's been doing with the Toronto Blue Jays. 235 average. He's hit 24 dingers, Stu, drove in 61 runs, and the Blue Jays are in a good spot. They are tied with the Mariners for the top wild card spot in the American League.
I got to admit, I believe that we put him on track. He got on track here in
against Oakland.
Yes, he did.
He did.
We started feeding him some stuff. He started putting the ball on the other side of the fence. He's always been a good defensive player, and right there you got a chance to witness that. But you know, he's starting to do some good things, and they need every bit of what he's capable of doing offensively for them to advance.
The AL East is a monster of a division, and that's why the Yankees right there are in the thick of it. Orioles, they've been streaking lately, not far behind. The Rays are always going to be tough, but obviously where the Yankees are at, that's unbelievable.
I can't believe this team.
Back in it.
I can't believe it.
It's like the Oakland A's East.
I can't believe that.
So they're very happy to have Matt Chapman with them this season. All right, let's go from the AL East to the NL East and talk about Matt Olson, the other Matt, batting .248 with Atlanta this year, 25 dingers. So check this out. Olson only with one more homer right now than Chapman's got, although 20 more RBI, 81 total runs batted in. And the Braves right now, top spot in the National League, top wild card spots, Stu. So they've got a huge lead there, almost 9 games. They're not leading the division, but they're in a comfortable playoff spot.
But I tell you what, I mean, we could talk about offensive. I mean, batting average is a little bit down from what we're accustomed to seeing him.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, 248 is not the kind of hitter that he is.
Right. And
we're not even talking about the other part of it that really you miss, which is his defense.
Chris Bassitt is with the Mets, also in the National League East. 11-7 record, 3.26 ERA, a 1.13 WHIP. And the Mets lead the AL East standings, 78-44 is their record.
Well, they got another ace on that staff, and I know you're talking about DeGrom,
right,
and you talk about Scherzer, but they've got another ace in this guy. They've got a great 1-2-3 punch going into the playoffs, and I believe if you've got 3 starters that can pitch deep in the games, it gives you your best opportunity to win that division.
Bassitt also getting support from 2 other former Athletics. Mark Canha with the Metropolitans hitting .271. That's just 2 points shy of his career batting average high. And Starling Marte, shocker, hitting .292 this season with the Mets.
You can't be shocked by his performance.
It's not just our buddy Bassitt with the Mets. It's a couple others, and obviously they are atop the National League East standings. Okay, let's bring it back out closer to home. Let's talk about the NL West. And 2 of our friends, and a couple more on this team, the Padres. Sean Manaea, 6-6 this year, a 4.83 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP. Not the best of his seasons, but a meaningful season. The Padres are in the thick of it.
Is that Sean Manaea under all of that hair?
I don't think he's got it cut since Oakland. And in fact, look at the green glove.
Yep,
he's still pitching with the A's green glove.
He's still pitching with it. But you know what? Once again, man, in addition to what they already have in that rotation, he's a big plus for that rotation. Yeah. This is not a Sean Manaea type season, ERA-wise, but you know he's another guy that wants to pitch the ball, take the ball deep into the game, and try to get their team the best opportunity that they can to win.
The Padres have now been through a lot. The season-ending suspension of Fernando Tatis Jr., they have the right guy at the helm to glue it all together. I know they're not in a perfect spot right now, but I got faith, obviously, in what he could do for them.
Well, to me, he is the key, in my opinion. He's the guy that's at the top of it. He's the guy that inspires these guys to play, and he's the guy that they look to give them the confidence that they need to take the field and compete in that division to get into the playoffs.
And obviously, I mean, it's a heavyweight at the top. The Dodgers at 83 wins, far and above leading the West. I mean, they're basically going to clinch it in the next couple weeks or 2 here logistically. But the Padres still searching, obviously, for a wild card spot. Expanded playoffs this year, so 3 wild card teams in each league. You got to like the Padres' chances. All right, how about this one? In a more recent time span, Frankie Montas was traded by the A's to the Yankees. And yeah, J.P. Sears got back in return. He's starting for Oakland today, but Montas has struggled. 3 starts, yet to win a game, a 9 flat ERA in 14 innings pitched. What's happening here, Stu?
Well, I mean, when Frankie struggles, as we know,
Yeah.
he's just not being aggressive. He's not pitching aggressively with his fastball. He gets into a situation where he is pitching more with that split finger and with his slider. And when he lets those two pitches lead, it usually gets him into trouble. And I'll tell you something about a trade. When you're in a trade, you have to let the catcher know how you pitch.
Yeah.
And that may not be happening there.
How about another trade that the A's made far before the deadline? Christian Bethancourt. He was doing quite well here, making an impact, filling a lot of different roles. But since he went to the Rays, only hitting 200, only 55 at-bats. Yeah, he left the yard twice, but has not done much since July 9th. That's a contrast from what he did do with the A's.
You know, there may be, these are things that I can't speak about in Tampa.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting the consistency in at-bats that he was getting here.
Yeah.
I know that ballpark plays a lot differently than it does here at the Coliseum. There could be multiple reasons for why he's not playing or hitting as well as he was here. But defensively, I'm pretty sure he's still displaying his defensive skills that he did here, which I thought were above average defensive skills, both behind the plate and especially at first base, which is not his natural position. But they brought him there for a reason. Let's just hope that they're getting what they hope for.